Join Prince Michael, who impressed the stars.
You're doing awesome.
Thank you.
You're a natural.
This is your first interview, Prince? Yes, it is.
Well, you're a natural, Adam, man. Good job.
So good, in fact, that Prince Michael pried some real news out of director Sam Raimi that James Franco was actually the third choice to star as the Wizard.
We have one rule in show business. Never work with kids or animals. I'm already working with this thing.
When you got the script of Oz, did you envision James as playing Oz, the Great and Powerful?
When I first read the script, I heard that Robert Downey Jr. was attached to star in it. That's why I didn't probably think of James originally. I met with Robert a few times. It turned out not to be right for him. And then briefly, Johnny Depp considered the project. It turned out not to be right for him either. And then I heard that James had read it and liked it, and I hadn't even thought of James. I knew him very well. He was a friend of mine. Because,
Fine! You wanna come? Come!
Of course, you'll see James on screen starting March 8th. Sam had already directed James in 3 Spider-Man films and jokes that he learned that James and the Wizard had a bit in common.
it's a story of a selfish man who becomes a selfless man. However, as I began to think about James's experiences with me, I also remember when he was a selfish young actor. Want to defend yourself? Go ahead.
Well, let me just also say that as well as Sam knows me, I know him. I've known him for over 11 years. He's a bit of a womanizer and a big phony in the beginning.
Wow.
And,
I think we've delved deeply into enough for your show right now.
At that point, Prince Michael was told he had time for one last question, and I reminded him of something he wanted to ask.
I just turned 16. I'm looking to get acquainted with the business, become a professional myself. Do you have any advice?
I'll give you some advice.
Uh-oh.
So, this is what I like to tell people. Look at Sam Raimi, and he directs some of the biggest movies, today. He started off making his own little movies on 8mm camera.
Mike Spielberg.
Like a lot of directors that you admire now that are making the biggest movies. Doesn't have to be good. Look at the early movies Sam made.
Yeah, actually, look at...
Okay, so after the interview, when the camera stopped rolling, what happened? How did you feel?
Honestly, Brooke, I felt relieved.
You felt a little bit relieved. Well, what's next? Are you planning to go to film school?
I'd love to go to USC after I finish high school.